And welcome back to Backstage. I'm your host, Mr. Magic, with my guest today, Geneman. Now, before we went to break, we was talking about how, like you guys know, he is a chef. He actually used to be in the kitchen at Cedar Bridge for a while. You were there. Where else were you performing your culinary arts?
All right. One, my wife, she's the what you'll call licensed chef.
She's the head chef?
Yeah, or of the culinary arts. It's a gift for me, you know. But my wife, she went to school and went through all of that. So together we work as a team. Now we was up Cedar Bridge when we were in business. We was up Cedar Bridge for 3 years. I think from 2003, 2006. Other than that, we had a small cafe down at Hamilton Pharmacy, where Buzzy is now.
Yes.
In Hamilton Pharmacy, that's where we used to be.
Okay.
Other than that, we worked in the kitchen at Dowwood also.
Okay.
So we just kind of spread out.
Got you.
But it was good. It was good. We've been catering for a long time. That's something that my wife and I have always done well in working together. It's something we do together.
Yeah.
It's not much husband and wives that can find harmony working together.
Understood.
But we have that, and it's a blessing. So, but we've been catering weddings, functions for years, since we in the early parts of our marriage. So it's just something that it's a gift, something we enjoy doing.
Okay, and I can tell you enjoy doing it because we have been talking off air. Because both of us enjoy being in the kitchen.
Yes, indeed.
Unfortunately for me right now, I'm not in the kitchen as much as I would like to be. Hence, for the conversation that we had. But I know you enjoy it very much, just being there and preparing foods and so forth. All right, great. So outside of that, and with your music, are you performing on a regular basis at all?
Not right now.
No.
You know, I find sometimes when you have more than one gift, even more than one passion, you have to find a balance. I have a passion in music. It is my number one passion. But as we just finished talking about, I also have a passion in cooking. Yeah. But I also have a passion as a minister. My service, the thing I do. I also am a youth pastor. I work with my brother, Pastor Terrence Stubble.
Yes.
From Better Covenant Christian Fellowship. He's the brother that I'm the youngest, and he's the brother that's just
above
over me,
just above you,
above me.
Okay.
So I work with him. Been working with him for 3.5 years in the youth department. As youth, some people say youth pastor. I like saying youth minister.
Right.
Just a servant. Minister just means to serve. So that's my other passion, and it's also my other. That's what I do.
You guys are going to be moving location shortly.
Yes.
Presently, you're down. I believe it's at the Whitney Institute. That's where your congregation is presently. Yeah. Where's your new location going to be?
It is at Covenant House. Covenant House is the big beige building that's right on the corner of King Street and Reed Street, right on the corner, like right in the entrance of town.
I got you. Right up where was it Radio Shack used to be?
Yeah, it's
in
right,
that building.
Yeah, right next to that.
Right next to that.
It's right there.
For those of you, Radio Shack. We used to have a Radio Shack here. We don't have it anymore. Right next door. That's where you'll find Sunday services. You guys have.
That's where it would start. It's not yet, but hopefully very soon.
Very soon. Okay, great. So, your music again. And I mean, your first CD. We don't have a copy of your first CD. How did that come about? I mean, did you just one day wake up and say, you know what, I want to put out an album? How long have you been singing?
Okay, that's a good question. All right, one, I come from a very musical family. The history of my family, the Stubble family. My daddy, he's deceased, passed. My daddy was a saxophone player. My mother, Muriel Stubble, plays keyboards. My oldest brother, drum, he's a keyboard player and he also writes music. My second oldest brother, Tyrone, plays bass. My sister, Judy, plays saxophone. My brother, that's the pastor, Terrence Stubble, plays keyboards. I used to play drums growing up, but also, of course, you see.
You were the Tito of the family.
Yeah. You can say that.
Everyone else was established as saxophones and keyboards.
Yeah.
It's like, we need a drummer. Tito, come with me.
Yeah. So that's how it all started in a family band. So coming
up. So there was actually a family band. I mean, did you guys actually like play together? You played gigs?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Being it was a house full of musicians. The whole house, if you picture this, in our living room was just drums, bass, keyboards, and that's where we used to rehearse. So growing up in a Christian family, my daddy was a pastor also.
Right.
So everything we played was the band for the church.
Gotcha.
So when I grew up, I went to Tapacaba Pass. It was a church called Work Holiness.
Yes.
That's where we grew up as a family. Okay. So I played drums in the church. One brother played organ, the other brother played piano. My sister vibing saxophone, the other brother, I'm the drummer.
So everybody's doing it.
So it's in the family.
So you all were making a joyful noise unto the Lord pretty much all your lives, you know?
Yeah, all our lives,
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when it comes to how I got to the music, we had also had a family group, and we put out an album called Triumph. As a family, we called the family group Destiny. Okay. And we came out with an album called Triumph. On that album, I wrote two songs in reggae, and it was actually the first two gospel reggae releases in Bermuda. Because back then in 1994, it was no gospel reggae.
No,
nothing at all.
Wasn't. They had that island. They had the music that came from the islands, like in the early '70s. I bring this up. Joseph Niles and the Consolas.
Right.
I heard this in my house on a regular. My mom played it. Wow! And that was gospel reggae.
Yeah.
But people didn't see it that way. They just said, "Oh, that's just the music from the islands." But it really was gospel reggae at that time. Yeah. And it did not resonate well within the church structure because if it wasn't under the hymnal, it wasn't quite accepted. You know, in general. But it eventually came along.
Yes.
Now, and I'm glad this is a perfect segue to this because one thing I want to talk about when we come back out of this break, and I know people are watching right now. They're looking like, that guy's a Christian, you know, because they're looking at the outward appearance right now. And we are going to hit on the outward appearance, you know, because I know personal choice is just personal choice. You know, I mean, for example, the gear I'm wearing, I want to thank you, Fashion Sense, lovely jacket and the shirt. My clothes sponsor. Let them know. Thank you very much for the gear. But we'll be back right after this. More with Geneman. Stay tuned to Backstage, and we're going to talk to him a little bit more.